Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to my channel, the Math Mentor Anuja ma'am. In our last video, we have seen all the basic concepts of probability, and I want you to before starting this new video, I want you all to please go and watch the previous video so that our all concepts are clear. And this video, where we'll be starting with the only one exercise of this chapter, that is 14.1, and that will be very clear with you. So I want you to see this new concepts of probability which is there in my channel, and let us now start with the exercise. Okay, so now here you can see this exercise 14.1. Now in this exercise you can see there are 24 to 25 sums. So in this video what we will do is, first video is introduction, that is the probability introduction. The second video we will be completing 1 to 13th question in this particular video. In our next class, that is the next video, I'll be starting from 14th question and we'll finish that exercise in our next video. Okay, so do remember that there will be two different videos for completing this exercise, as there is only one exercise. So let us start with the first question. You can see the first question here on the board, which says complete the following statement. That means it's a filling the blanks type of question. Now these questions, if you go through now, you will understand it can come as MCQs also, it can come as assertion and reason also. Many ways you can get this question. So, and these are very typical questions repeatedly asked. So, we'll do these questions very clearly. Okay, probability of an event E plus probability of the event not E. इसका probability add करेंगे तो क्या आ जाएगा? इसका probability हो जाएगा 1. ठीक है? Then probability of an event that cannot happen, होगा ही नहीं event, इसका probability क्या है? 0. Such an event is called as, it is called as, होगा ही नहीं मतलब it will be impossible event. Okay, next, the probability of event that is certain to happen, होगा ही, इसका probability है 1. Such an event is called as, it is either called as sure event or it is called as certain event. Both the names are there for this particular event. Next is the sum of the probability of all the elementary events of an experiment. छोटे 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 event लिए एक experiment के, उनको add किया और उनके probability को तो हमेशा 1 आएगा. ठीक है? Then probability of the event is greater than or equal to 0 से बड़ी होगी and less than or equal to, it will be always less than 1. Probability of event cannot be greater than 1 and it cannot be negative also, remember. So it has to be less than 1 and greater than 0. Okay, so this is done. Our first question is done. Let us go to the next question. Okay, now we are going to start with the next question. Which of the following experiments have equally likely outcome? Explain. So now first of all, let us understand what is equally likely outcomes. When certain event happens, there are certain number of certain experiment happened, there are small event happening. So if you take out the probability of all the events and if the probability is coming same, then we say that these events are equally likely outcomes. दे हैव इक्वली लाइकली आउटकम. एक का आउटकम दूसरे के आउटकम पे कुछ डिपेंडेंट नहीं है. ठीक है, दोनों का प्रोबेबिलिटी अगर सेम आ गया तो हम लोग उसको बोलेंगे इक्वली लाइकली आउटकम. तो ये वाला क्वेश्चन देखो, अ ड्राइवर अटेम्प्ट्स टू स्टार्ट अ कार, द कार स्टार्ट्स और डज नॉट स्टार्ट. तो मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम ये कार तो स्टार्ट ही होती है अनलेस एंड अनटिल उसका कुछ मैकेनिकल पार्ट कुछ खराब है, कुछ खराब हो गया तो ही नहीं चालू होगी, लेकिन तो चालू होती है. तो इसके वजह से ये जो है दैट इज नॉट इक्वली लाइकली आउटकम सिंस नॉर्मली कार starts. Okay, next question is, a player attempts to shoot a basketball, she or he shoots or misses the shot. Okay, this is also not equally likely outcome because वो player के ability पे dependent है. Okay, so not equally likely outcomes depends on ability of the player. Ability of the player. Next question. The trial is made to answer a true false question. The answer is right or wrong. ये वाला क्या होगा बताओ? It has got both ना, like true भी हो सकता है, आंसर false भी हो सकता है. The answer true है, right है, ये depend है कि question भी कैसा है. So ये क्या है? ये equally likely outcome है. क्यों? क्योंकि इसका जो आउटकम्स है उसका प्रोबेबिलिटी सेम होने वाला है. दो ही तो है, ट्रू भी हो सकता है नहीं तो फॉल्स हो सकता है, तो इक्वली लाइकली आउटकम होगा. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट जो है वो है अ बेबी इज बॉर्न, इट इज अ बॉय और अ गर्ल. दैट इज ऑल्सो इक्वली लाइकली आउटकम. वाई? बिकॉज देर आर ओनली टू थिंग्स ना, और दोनों के दोनों होने के चांसेस है इक्वली. सो ये क्या बोलेंगे हम लोग? इक्वली likely outcome. Okay, so I hope you have understood. ये हम लोग ने लास्ट वीडियो में भी किया था, एक कॉइन टॉस करके हेड और टेल का प्रोबेबिलिटी देखा था. हेड का भी 1/2 आया और टेल का भी 1/2 आया, दोनों का इक्वली लाइकली है. जैसे ये बॉय गर्ल का होगा, ट्रू और फॉल्स वाले क्वेश्चन का भी वही होगा, इक्वली लाइकली आउटकम होगा. बट कार स्टार्ट होगा कि नहीं, बास्केटबॉल प्लेयर मिस करेगा कि नहीं शॉट, ये डिपेंड्स ऑन द एबिलिटी and the working mechanism of the car. Therefore वो क्या बोलेंगे हम लोग? Equally likely outcome नहीं है. Let's go to the next question. Question number 3. Why is tossing a coin considered to be a fair way of deciding which team should get the ball at the beginning of the football game? फुटबॉल गेम तो सब लोग देखते हैं, हमें पता है कॉइन टॉस किया जाता है सो दैट किसको बॉल पहले मिले वो डिसाइड होता है. तो वो क्या होना चाहिए? वो फेयर होना चाहिए. मतलब क्या कॉइन किसी के बाजू में गिरना नहीं चाहिए, ऐसा किसी को टीम को ये नहीं लगना चाहिए जैसे कि शोले में अमिताभ बच्चन का होता था और धर्मेंद्र जी का, राइट? तो वैसा नहीं होना चाहिए. तो इस केस में फेयर टाई होना है. इसका मतलब क्या है? वो जो कॉइन है, टॉसिंग अ कॉइन, ये जो इवेंट, इसका आउटकम क्या है? इक्वली लाइकली होगा. एक तो आपके पास हेड आएगा, नहीं तो टेल आएगा. दोनों दो ही आउटपुट है और दो आउटपुट हमें पता है दोनों इक्वली लाइकली है, राइट? सो वी विल राइट व्हेन वी टॉस अ कॉइन वी गेट either a head or tail which has equally likely outcomes, and therefore you get a fair chance. Therefore you get a fair chance. Okay, this is the reason why we do tossing the coin, so that team will play better. Okay, so let us go to the next question now. Okay, now let's go to the question number 4, which says which of the following cannot be the probability of an event. अभी हम लोग ने देखा था कोई भी probability event का क्या नहीं हो सकता. इसमें 2/3, -1/5, 15% एंड 0.7%. तो इसमें नेगेटिव आ गया, नेगेटिव हो ही नहीं सकता. दैट मीन्स द ऑप्शन इज बी. व्हाई? probability cannot be negative. Remember this. Cannot be negative. Let us go to the next question. If P of E is given, P of E is given as 0.05, what is the probability of P not E? This is what we have to find. We know that P of E plus P of not E, if you add these two probability, it will be always equal to 1. इसमें से ये दिया हुआ है 0.05, तो P of not E क्या होगा? It will be equal to P of not E is equal to 1 minus 0.05. If you subtract, you will get the answer as P of not E is equal to 0.95. Okay. I hope you have understood these two questions. Now let us go to the next question. Let us start with our next question, that is question number 6 and 7. So we will read question number 6. A bag contains lemon flavor candies only. Malini takes out one candy without looking into the bag. What is the probability that she takes out and first लेमन फ्लेवर्ड कैंडीज का ही बात हो रहा है राइट तो बैग में सिर्फ लेमन फ्लेवर कैंडीज है दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट ओके सो लेट अस गो टू द फर्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ दिस which says what is the probability that she takes out an orange flavored she takes out an orange flavored कैंडी बैग में सिर्फ लेमन फ्लेवर्ड कैंडीज है तो इसमें ऑरेंज फ्लेवर कैंडी आ ही नहीं सकता राइट तो इसका प्रोबेबिलिटी है इम्पॉसिबल इवेंट है इसका प्रोबेबिलिटी 0 ही होगा इसमें सिर्फ लेमन फ्लेवर्ड है प्रोबेबिलिटी 0 होगा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट शी टेक्स आउट a lemon flavored candy ओके तो बैग ही पूरा लेमन फ्लेवर्ड कैंडी से भरा हुआ है तो इसमें तो कैंडी निकालेगी तो लेमन ही होगा दैट मीन्स इट इज अ श्योर इवेंट उसका प्रोबेबिलिटी है 1 ओके सो we'll go to the next question that is question number 7 what we will do is I hope you have understood this question we will do it over here on this side okay so we'll read question number 7 first. It says it is given that in a group of 3 students probability of 2 students not having the same birthday so reading बराबर करना है प्रॉब्लम का यहाँ पे लिखा है not having the same not having the same birthday that means what is given is E that is E is the event where we are having 2 students not having the same birthday क्या दिया है वो event का probability P of E is given to us as 0.992 right what is the probability that two student have the same birthday तो पूछा क्या गया है उसका not having का not होगा having right so P of E not पूछा है if you get that that is having the same birthday okay so having the same birthday. We have the formula. What is the formula? P of E plus P of E naught is always equal to 1. Okay. So P of E is given to us as 0.992 plus P of E naught which we have to calculate having the same birthday ka probability. Right. So which is given which we have to calculate okay is equal to 1 so what is P of E naught or P of E naught is E1 minus 0.992 if you calculate this you will get this as 0.008 okay I hope you have understood this much is there any doubt in that we will continue to the next question. Okay, so now let's start with question number 8. We'll read question number 8. A bag contains 3 red balls and 5 black balls. A ball is drawn at random from the bag. What is the probability that a ball drawn is a red ball and second not a red ball? So, a bag contains 3 red ball and 5 black balls. So, how many total number of balls are there that we will find first? Okay, so total number of balls in the bag is equal to 5 is equal to 5 plus 3 which is equal to 8 correct that means your total number of ball n of s are 8 okay so let us take the first question where you have to find the probability of getting a red ball because एक ही ball निकाला है right a ball, right? So getting a red ball, क्या होगा फॉर्मूला? नंबर ऑफ रेड balls upon sample space, that is n of s. Okay, so how many number of red balls are there? There are 3 red balls and total balls are 8. So probability of getting red balls is 3 by 8. Okay, then the next question where we have to find probability of not getting a red ball. नॉट गेटिंग अ रेड बॉल, तो रेड बॉल नहीं है इसका मतलब वो कौन सा बॉल है? ब्लैक बॉल है. सो नंबर ऑफ ब्लैक बॉल अपॉन n of s. Number of black balls are 5 upon total number of balls are 8. Okay, so this second part you can also do as p of e plus p of not e is equal to 1. p of e हमें आया 3 by 8, तो p of not e इज इक्वल टू 1. कैलकुलेट करेंगे तो p ऑफ नॉट e अगर निकालेंगे तो आएगा 1 माइनस 3 बाय 8, जो कि आएगा 8 माइनस 3 बाय 8. So that will also come to 5 by 8. So either this method you can do or this method you can do. Both are same. Okay, I hope you have understood this question. Let us go to the next question, question number 9. Okay, so now let's start with question number 9. Let us read the question. A box contains 5 red marbles, 8 white marbles, and 4 green marbles. One marble is taken out of the box at random. What is the probability that the marble taken out will be red, white, not green? So, first of all, we should know that there is one box. In that box, we have got 3 types of marble. Okay, there are 3 types of marble in this box. Okay, the first type of marbles are 5 red marbles, 8 white marbles, and 4 green marbles. Okay, so total number of marbles in the box, first of all we will calculate. Total number of marbles is equal to 5 plus 8 plus 4. So here you will get total number of marbles are 17. So you can see the number of total sample space which is there, which is 17. Okay, so now first thing that we will calculate is probability of getting a red marble first. Okay, so total number of marbles in the denominator and numerator, number of red marbles. How many number of red marbles are there with us? In the box there are 5 red marbles and total there are 17 marbles. So the probability of getting red marble is 5 by 17. Okay, let us go to the next question where we have to find the probability of getting a white marble. Okay, so here it is again number of white marbles upon total number of marbles, which is n of s. So number of white marbles are 8 and total number of marbles are 17. So probability of getting white marbles are 8 by 17. The last question, that is probability of getting a marble which is not green. So we will write probability of getting a marble which is not green. So if it is not green means it will be what? If it is not green, that means it will be either red or white. Therefore, you will write number of red and white marbles. and total number of marbles which are n of s. So red marbles kitne hain? There are 5, white 8 by 17. So if you do this, you will get the total probability of this is 13 by 17. Okay, I hope you have understood this question. So let us go to the next question. Okay, so now let's start with the next question, that is question number 10. We'll read the question first. A piggy bank contains 150 paisa coin, 51 rupees coin, 22 rupees coin and 10 5 rupees coin. Okay, so we will draw the bank first. There is a bank which contains 150 paisa. It contains 150 paisa. Okay, then it contains 50 rupees 1 coin. Okay, then it contains 20 rupees 2 coin and it contains 10 rupees 5 coin. So next we will read. If it is equally likely that one of the coin will fall out when the bank is turned upside down, what is the probability that coin will be a 50 paisa coin? First question. Second is will not be rupees 5 coin. Okay. So first of all we need to calculate what are the total number of coins. So we'll calculate total number of coins will be this 100 plus 50 plus 20 plus 10. So if you add them, it will become 180 coins are there, and therefore sample space, total number of output which is going to come, that is in the denominator, it will be 180. Okay, so let us take the first question where we have to find the probability of getting a 50 paisa coin. 50 paisa coin. So it will be number of 50 paisa coin upon total number of outputs. So number of 50 paisa coins which are there. How many 50 paisa coins are there with us? There are 100. So if you do 100 upon the total number is 180. 0 0 cancel. It is divisible by 2. So 5 and 9. So probability of getting a 50 paisa coin falls down will be 5 by 9. Okay, let's go to the next question, that is second question. Probability of will not, so of not getting. क्वेश्चन अच्छे से पढ़ना है, ये विल नॉट है ना, ये बहुत ट्रिकी क्वेश्चन होता है. इन हरी इफ यू रीड गेटिंग 5 rupee coin, you will find the probability as 10 by 180. It is said will not be. So probability of not getting rupees 5 coin. Rupees 5 coin. So here again in the denominator total number of coins, but in numerator you don't want 5 rupees coin. So what are left with us that we have to add, that is total number of 50 paisa plus number of rupees 1 plus number of rupees 2 coins. If you add them all, then you will get the probability of not getting 5 ना. 5 तो इसमें आएगा ही नहीं, क्या आएगा? तो 50 पैसा 1 rupee और 2 rupees आ जाएगा. तो इन लोग को ऐड करेंगे, that is 100 plus 50 plus 20 upon 180. So if you calculate this, it will come to 170 by 180, 0 0 cancel, and your probability is 17 by 18. I hope you have understood this question. Let us go to the next question, that is question number 11. Now let's start with our next question. Question number 11. Let's read the question. Gopi buys a fish from a shop for his aquarium. The shopkeeper takes out one fish at random from tank containing 5 male fish and 8 female fish. See the figure. What is the probability that the fish taken out is a male fish? Okay. So here first of all what we will do? We will find total number of fish inside this tank. So total number of fish will be equal to 5 plus 8, that is there are 13 fish. Okay, so in this we have to find the probability of getting a male fish. So what will be the formula? Number of male fish upon your total number of fish. So male fish, how many male fish are there? 5 upon total number of fish 13. So the answer is 5 by 13. I hope you have understood this. We'll go to the next question. Okay, so now let's start with our next question, question number 12. So we'll read the first question, that 12 number question. A game of chance consists of spinning an arrow which comes to rest pointing at one of the numbers. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 as shown in this figure. You can see the spinning wheel. These are equally likely outcomes. What is the probability that it will point at 8, point at an odd number, point at a number greater than 2 and point at a number less than 9? Okay, so let us do one by one. First of all, let us understand how many total number of outcomes are there. Probability के problem में कभी भी total number of outcomes पहले find करेंगे, right? तो यहाँ पे हम लोग we have to see that how many what are the total number of outcomes. So total number of outcomes will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, na? Because there are 8 numbers on this spinning wheel. So 8. So you can say here your sample space are having 8 number of elements. Now let us do the first question. Let E1 be the event of getting 8, right? So probability number of ways you will get this 8 will be how much? N of E1 कितना होगा? 8 एक ही तरह से आएगा ना, so it will be 1 and therefore probability of first even will be n of even upon n of s. N of even है 8 and n of s है 1 and 8. So probability of getting 8 will be out of 8 only one time 8 is there. 8 numbers only one time 8 na, so it is 1 by 8. Okay. Let us go for the next question where we have to assume that E2 be the event of getting, second question में क्या चाहिए हमें, of getting an odd number. तो E2 में क्या क्या आएगा बताओ, ये लिखना इंपॉर्टेंट है सीबीएसई में कि आपने इवेंट वाइज एलिमेंट लिखे है कि नहीं, ऑड नंबर क्या क्या है इसमें, that you have to write and then you have to write the number of elements inside in that. So E2 में क्या क्या है मेरे पास, E2 में है मेरे पास 1, फिर है ऑड नंबर 3, फिर है ऑड नंबर 5 और फिर है 7, राइट? सो n of E2 will be 4. So probability of getting this E2 event will be n of E2 upon n of s. n of E2 is 4 और टोटल नंबर कितने हैं आउटकम में 8. तो इसको डिवाइड करेंगे, कम करेंगे, योर प्रोबेबिलिटी विल बी 1 by 2. I hope you have understood this. Let us go for the next question, that is question number 3. We will assume the next event E3 in this of getting a number greater than 2. Of getting a number greater than ग्रेटर देन 2। तो E3 में क्या क्या आ सकता है बताओ, 2 से बड़े नंबर्स हमें चाहिए। तो E3 में क्या क्या आएगा, E3 में आएगा 3 आएगा, 4 आएगा, 5, 6, 7 और 8 लास्ट है तो 8, राइट। तो नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स इन दिस थर्ड event will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So probability of this event 3 happens will be number of elements in third event upon number of sample space, total number of elements in the sample space. So you get this as 6 by 8, which is further reducible. 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are. So your answer of this will be 3 by 4. Okay, so let us go for the last question, that is fourth question, where we will assume E4 of getting a number less than 9. तो less than 9 E4 में क्या क्या आएगा बताओ, 9 से कौन से नंबर है, all 1 to 8. So you will write all the elements in that. That will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how many number of elements in n of E4? There will be 8 elements, and therefore probability of E4 will be number of element in E4 upon total number of sample space, that is 8 by 8, which will come to 1. I hope you have understood this. This is another way of writing the probability problem, but every time whenever there is no direct output, like whether fish is male, female or white, red, marbles, like that, you have some numbers, then event में कर्ली ब्रैकेट में नंबर्स दिखाने पड़ेंगे, उसके मार्क्स मिलते हैं, ठीक है। सो वी विल गो टू द लास्ट क्वेश्चन ऑफ दिस वीडियो। Okay, now let us go ahead with the last question of this video, that is question number 13. We'll read the question first. A die is thrown once. Find the probability of getting a prime number, a number lying between 2 and 6, and odd number. So let us go step by step. First of all, we need to find what is there in the sample space. When a die is thrown once, in our last video, that is the concept of the probabilities, we have seen how to write the sample space for a die when it is thrown once. So it is only 6 faces are there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So कितने number of elements है sample space में, 6. Let us go for the first question and we'll declare the first event as E1 of getting a prime number. तो प्राइम नंबर इसमें कौन से है वो हमें कर्ली ब्रैकेट में लिखने हैं। पहले भी मैंने बोला था, जब इस टाइप के क्वेश्चन आते हैं आपको कर्ली ब्रैकेट में जो भी पूछा गया वो लिखना पड़ेगा, उसके मार्क्स कैरी होते हैं। तो प्राइम नंबर क्या क्या है इसमें मेरे पास, 2, 3, 5. So number of elements in E1 are 3. So probability of E1 is n of E1 upon n of S, that is 3/6. इसको कम करेंगे तो टोटल जो आपका प्रोबेबिलिटी है ऑफ गेटिंग अ प्राइम नंबर विल बी हाफ, बराबर ना। जैसे कि 6 है आपके पास, 6 नंबर्स आर देयर इन व्हेन 6 नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स आर देयर, उसमें से 3 प्राइम नंबर्स है तो हाफ 50% हो गया ना प्रोबेबिलिटी, दैट इज हाफ। ओके, go to the next question, that is question number 2. I will declare the event as E2 of getting a number lying between 2 and 6. So tell me student, how many numbers lies between 2 and 6? Number which lies between 2 and 6. So which numbers lie between 2 and 6? 2 के आगे है 3, 4 और 5, right? So total number of elements in E2 will be 3. So probability of E2 is n of E2 upon n of S. So that is 3 by 6. Again 6 में से 3 नंबर तो आ गए, तो प्रोबेबिलिटी बन गई हाफ, दैट इज 50%. दैट इज फर्स्ट प्राइम नंबर का भी 50% आया और गेटिंग अ नंबर बिटवीन 2 and 6 वो भी 50% आया. लेट अस गो टू द थर्ड क्वेश्चन. ओके, सो थर्ड क्वेश्चन में बताओ कैसे करेंगे. अगेन आई विल डिक्लेयर E3 थर्ड इवेंट of getting an odd number. तो E3 में odd number क्या क्या है, 1 2 3 4 5 6 में वो लिखे जाएंगे जो कि है 1 3 5. इधर देखा देख के पता चल रहा है इधर भी 3 थे, इधर भी 3 थे और इधर भी 3 है, राइट. दैट मीन्स इसका भी प्रोबेबिलिटी हाफ होगा. हमें सिर्फ पेपर में मार्क्स के लिए दिखाना पड़ेगा. तो हम लोग इधर बोलेंगे n of E3 is 3, right. Therefore probability of E3 will be n of E3 upon n of S, that is again 3 by 6. So probability of getting odd number is also 1 by 2. Then probability of getting number between 2 and 6, that is also 1 by 2, and probability of getting prime number, that is also half. Okay, I hope you have understood. Today we will stop over here, and in our next video we will see from 14th question onwards. Yes, so this is it for today. I hope you have understood all the 13 questions which we have done today. In the next class, we'll see more difficult sums of probability. So please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.